The investment is important to us. Snowflake Ventures is starting to invest in a lot of companies across every industry. We've made investments in financial services and in retail and hospitality. We made an investment last year in Habu through Snowflake Ventures, but OpenAP felt like it was a really good fit for us. And one of the reasons is because it's a collaboration itself, right? It's a group of publishers who jointly own OpenAP with NBCUniversal, Warner, Discovery, Fox, and Paramount. And so needing collaboration capability, it was sort of a natural fit for an investment by us, which what that really does is, we announced a commercial deal in June, and what the investment does then is follow up OpenAP having more resources from Snowflake, and not just monetary resources, technology and roadmap capability from Snowflake. So we felt like it was a great fit because there isn't another technology investor and significant partner, and so it fit a lot of our criteria for helping bring collaboration to the industry.
So Bill, a big talk about clean rooms. It's a big conversation now. Can you explain sort of what the Snowflake platform does and why it's important to these programmers?
Right. The first thing to remember, Andy, and you and I have talked about this a little bit, is that our platform is a technology. And so you simply don't use our technology out of the box as a clean room. And what we've done is we've built further privacy-enhancing features into Snowflake, but what we don't do is actually have an application or an interface or a GUI that sits on top of Snowflake. We have partners and customers who have built that. So Habu is an investment, and there are others that are building their application on our Snowflake clean room. So I think it's a little bit of a different animal when it comes to other clean rooms in the industry, because we're more of a clean room infrastructure for collaboration and interoperability, and we're not investing or driving our own application. And so sometimes that's a give and take, because some companies want to build their own customized application on Snowflake, and then other companies will use a Habu or other partners that have already built applications on top of Snowflake.
So Bill, you had quite a high-powered panel today. Some thoughts from what you might share from what their interests are, their expectations, what the programmers want coming out of this conference, and moreover, conversations you've had with them.
Yeah, I think it's a great representation of media companies and publishers wanting to come together. We work with other publishers and media companies that are not necessarily part of OpenAP, but it's an indicative, I think, of those publishers and customers really wanting to lean in on collaboration and capability and agreeing to have a joint infrastructure. But each one of them have phenomenal brands and consumer experiences and their own ad products, and so they have the flexibility to be able to create that uniquely for themselves, but also then work with us in OpenAP. I should say that they're all customers even outside of OpenAP, and so that's an important aspect to us being able to bring together publishers and collaboration.
Now, Bill, we're going to see you in Santa Monica in a few weeks. What do you hope the conversation is there? And I know you're on stage. What do you hope the conversation?
You in a t-shirt and a bathing suit, Andy? I think it will continue this conversation. You bring such a great group of people together, leaders in our industry. And I think continuing this kind of conversation about how can we create interoperability. We basically started interoperability on top of the cloud platforms, right? So our company and our product actually exists on top of the three big clouds. And so I think continuing that with interoperability between agencies, marketers and advertisers, and certainly big media companies like today is going to be an important topic. And privacy is always there, but also this business, Travis mentioned it at the panel, this business aspect of it, I think it improves campaign performance because you're collaborating with data and creating campaigns and measuring campaigns that were never created in this way before with joint data and collaboration.